What is up, crystal lovers? I'm Francis D. Williams from Vivid House Studios. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a workflow on how I produced Laura and the Dessian Crystal. What up? So carrying on from my last tutorial, we'll pick up where we left off. I duplicated the existing layer and added a hue saturation on it to make it blue. This would be her soul, emitting from the depths of within as she explodes. So I just took out some of that, put some back in. I then created an exposure layer to brighten it up a bit. I then duplicated that layer and changed the hue to get another colour, because what I wanted to do was stack up a few different colours. We were going with purple, blue, green and red. I then copied a bit of the rainbow on her face so I could paste it in the crystal itself. I paired it with that layer so it wouldn't leave the crystal, and changed the blend mode to color dodge to give it that nice contrasty look. I then created a few solid colors to create the glow with small flow around the crystal. Then I created a shape for a nice rainbow gradient. Which I could blend in and make it look like the lights and the colours were coming out of the crystal. Took some out of her face with a low flow on my brush and just blended it in nicely. Next, I created another gradient. Brought that roughness right up so the lines were tight and crisp, and changed the style to radial. Had to play around with the randomization until I got the colours I wanted, and then lined it up with the crystal and changed the blend mode to divide. I then started to take out some of those colours to get it looking how I wanted it to look.
Vivid House Studios.
Now it was time for me to get busy with my paint splatter effect and my colour rays and really make it come alive and make it pop. Boy, how sick is this tune, by the way? Epic! I got this one from Audiophile Elements, link in the description below. I'm all about supporting independent artists, and if any of you are independent artists and produce music and want me to put some on my videos, then, you know, DM me, let me know, I'll see what I can do. Next, I cut out her eyes, pasted them on their own layer so I could play around with her eyes and give them a different colour. I added a bit of a tint on her eyes to bring out the glint. I copied the rainbow gradient from before and pasted it into her eyes. I had to play around with it until I got it looking how I wanted it to look. I changed the blend mode to overlay and reduced the opacity. I then got this background image from Audiophile Elements and pasted it into the background. Took the whole thing away and then started drawing it back in accordingly with a nice low opacity on the flow of my brush.
Vivid Hat Studios.
I added some shadows to my subject to make her blend in around the eyes and around her skin, just make it look a bit more natural. I then created another new gradient to match the colours of the light emitting from the crystal, which I then attached to my background, changed the blend mode to overlay and painted it in with a soft flow on my brush just to give that colour correctness in the background. And lastly, I created another, you guessed it, gradient of some nice blues so I could draw in some wispy, smoky vibes. And I used the path blur to change the direction of the smoke and just to make it look a bit more wispy. And that just about wraps it up. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this funky little workflow. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll be trying to upload a lot more content in the days to come. Alright, peace out. See you later. Bye.